How are you? Ralfy Customs again. I'm going to do a quick one. Behind me, you can see a selection of pipe. I'm going to get that cut and cleaned, and we're going to make a pipe anvil, which we use for forming shapes in sheet metal, for doing curves, big curves, little curves, medium curves. Yeah, great bit of kit, quite easy to make. I'll get these cut off and cleaned up, and then we'll run through it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we've got 3 of them cut down. They're 30 inches long, which is a nice length. If you're not familiar with the pipe anvil, then I wasn't. I only saw them online recently and thought, fuck man, I remember one of them. So, all will become apparent what we're going to do. We've got one at, just over 2 inches. Big one in the middle at just over 4.5 inches. Sorry, I'm not cameraing very well. 4 3/4, 4.5. Little one on the end, 1 3/4. We're going to set them up with these thick washers. Got just any old size will do. Not too thin though, needs to be a bit chunky. I'm going to use those ones this side, and probably these ones the other side. Yeah, we're going to sandwich them in the end. There's a spacer. And we're going to weld them in. So we'll weld the 2 pipes together, or 3 pipes together, all told, with a washer between each joint. So we space them out a bit, yeah? I'll get on and do that. So we'll just get a little bit, we'll tack them up, they're clamped well, and then we'll run round and give it all a really good weld, yeah? It's just got to be nice and strong and do what we need it to do. Okay, so here you go. You sounded a bit Canadian then, we're going to work it out. There's the 3 bits welded together. Can you guess what it is yet? Now we need to make some legs. Now, it's quite fucking heavy as it is. The only thing I can find in my varied selection of odds and ends is this scaffolding pole. So, that's just what we're going to fucking use. So we cut the legs, and well, they're not feet, are they? These bottom rails. We've only cleaned them up rough, we don't need to go mad. Yeah, mark the centres. We've done a bit of a bird beak on these ends, so that the joints are not too gappy for when we come to weld it. And we've flipped this over, the main body, and just got some bits of wood underneath it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to eyeball the main legs on. I can't hold the camera and show you at the same time. We're going to eyeball them on, just off square, put the feet on, get it all tacked up, and then weld the bugger up. Yeah, so you can watch me from afar as I do that. So we've used the magnet there just to hold it square. We'll get 4 good tacks on. 2 in each corner if you like. Right, it's this way up, then we'll flip it over. We'll get 2 more in the opposite corners before we tack them on. We're just eyeballing it. It's not got to be super accurate. It's just got to stand about level and about where we want it once it's done. So what I'll do is tack the 2 legs on at a slight angle. Just guess it in there. I can line the second leg up with the one that I've just put on. I'll just spin it round. It's a bit heavy by now, look, but there you go. Spin it round. And we'll get the other leg up. And we'll eyeball it again. It's not crucial. It's far more Garden Gate than Space Shuttle. This type of fabrication. So we'll just wobble it in place.
get a tack on it, eyeball it to make sure it's not a mile out, and then before I do the final weld, I'll stand it on the floor, give it all a good shake and a kick about, and make sure that it's sitting just how I want it. Then, like I say, I'll give it a final weld up, and it should be good to fucking go. So now we've done that kicking and wobbling, and I did all that off camera because there's not much to see. I think there's not actually enough space at the side of the bench there, and I didn't want to be moving things around and changing the frame in between shots. But either way, we've got it about where we want it. It's all good to go. I'm just giving it a final weld round the ends there, and the job's a good one.
Okay, so there it is. Get my breath back. Basically, use it to form curves in sheet steel. Now I've not got anything really thin, so you're going to have to bear with. But you've got so many options. Look, let me come around this side. So you could do tight little curves. Yeah, just push it in, put it over that one, work it round, tight little curves. No problem at all. Do bigger curves outside, bigger curves again on the big bit, yeah? So, nice big curve. You can make that smaller just by working it around medium pipe until you get the shape that you need. You can also keep one end static and work the other end. So you can make a cone, you could have a return, you could have this bent like you do on a rocker, called in the States, we call them sills in this country. So you can put your return edge for your rocker under there and bend it round to the shape that you want. Really, really versatile little bit of kit. You can do so much with them. Although they're called an Anvil, you don't really hit it with an hammer, but it is made for metal forming, and I guess you could hit it with an hammer. I might mount a vise on the front, although it's fucking substantial. It's quite a chunky monkey to move around. So there you go, pipe vise. Sorry, pipe anvil. Fucking hell. Look it up on YouTube. You'll see lots and lots of applications. Really easy to make. Just 3 bits of tube. I've got 2 bits of heavy gauge exhaust pipe, I think. Thin and the medium. And then this thick bit is a god knows what bit of fucking scrap that I paid next to nothing for. Sorted. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your fucking pipe anvils. See you soon. Take care. Big love.